Okay, this is Duncan. He's going to help me show the applications of the Yang Style 24. The first one we're going to do is against the strangle, and I'm trying to keep it simple and relating to the moves. The first movement is actually just preparing yourself, your mind and your body there. Okay, so if Duncan strangles me, I can go here like that. Okay, so that was just going to headbutt straight into the nose or the face, and he would have come off worse there. I could then push him away. Now, a better way in some ways is to put them on the floor, because they feel very vulnerable on the floor, and they might think twice about coming at you again if you can put them on the floor easily. So we'll put the mats, we'll put them up a bit, try shifting them up a bit. So now Duncan strangled me again. I've managed to land on the mat. You can see what's going to happen. Yeah. Obviously I could have kicked him, trod on his head, all sorts of things. But you know, legally you just do enough to enable you to escape is the best way. Okay. Then after that we've got the yin yang wave and hold the ball. So hopefully we'll go on to that mat just there. So if you grab my wrist, so he's trying to stop me from moving. If you really hold tight, I can actually just go like that, and then walk into his fingers and push him away, like that. Okay, so all this stirring of the air is very useful, and he ends up locked. Okay, but what I'm going to do is just put him on the floor. Okay, so if you do it again, if I go towards his chin here, it's going to be the wrong side. So no. I've also stepped behind his leg, and I'm going to do that. So just do that again now from this side, from this angle. If you try and pin me again, he can't hold on because of the way it goes against his thumb and his grip. There. Also, the person will have a clue what you're doing, where you're going with it. So what I do is go there, there. Okay. Watch you don't fall over with them, so I'm always ready to pull free of their grabbing hands. So a lot of this circling of the hands is important. The first move in the 24 is part of the wild horse's name, coming forward like this. Then you sit back and repeat. And you come in sideways and sweep. Again, you can throw something on the floor with it. You can strike them, all kinds of things. But the first part, this part here is actually a block, or usually a block. And you can just sensibly flying past you with that. If you punch there, okay. Now, as he came past, I could have come over the top, just hit him straight in the nose or something with that. There's also a nerve centre under the nose that you can pin somebody down with, but we'll have to swap places to show you. I'll slow it down so you can see where the finger goes. I'll do it fairly fast first, and then I'll slow it down a second, okay? If you punch. There, actually I'll show you, it's there. There. They tend to go, because if they don't, they'll see stars or black out. When you, I'm not going to do it, but when you put your bony part, not the fleshy part, the bony part of your little finger against the nose, and you arc it like that, they'll go for sure, okay? Thank you. So, it would look more like that, but in the routines, we always slightly hide the applications anyway, we don't make it obvious. But sitting back, turning your hand like this, if they're trying to hang on to you, if I'm trying to get it there, and he stops this hand by blocking it, and if I try and sweep him over this leg here, he can try and hang on to me. I'll just come a bit closer to that. Okay. So when I go here and he's hanging on, just a turn, like that, means he's going to let go, because it just rips out of his grip. Okay. So there's 3 of those. Like I said, there's lots of applications for each move, but we're just going to look at one that's closest to the actual, that's where you drop them on the floor, or break free while they're falling on the floor, and you just repeat the move. Then the last one, we step up to here and to there. Okay. So again, it could be somebody trying to stop you moving your arms. It's another way of doing what we did earlier in terms of breaking free. But I might want to, say if there's somebody else here, and I want to send him into them so I can escape, so there's two of them, then if I go this way and then go that way, I would successfully knock the other person flying as well. Okay, so I can actually launch him at the other person. What happens is, if you come back, please. So this is representing how you're getting into white crane. There. There. White crane. Okay, looks like that. To there. Okay. If I don't do this hand right, I'm going to get hit in the face. If I go like this and like that, I'll get, just let go. That. I'll get knocked out myself, so that's no good. So I can either come up this way and pull his arm this way, like that. If I do that, it'll end up like that, bent. I then have to go behind him and push him down. Okay? So that's that to there. And then you've got this bit. And this is another way of, if somebody's trying to strangle you, but you've left it too late to do the first move, then if you strangle me, so I've left it too late, what I can do is do this move, okay? Now, at the moment, all I'm doing is making him let go. I can go this way, doesn't matter, but it's the white crane there, okay? If I pin his hand though, it's a different story, okay? So if I come over the top and pin that hand, it tends to send him down. If I walk forward and push like that, I can successfully put him flat down. When you pin the hand here, depending on how you pin it, as to what happens, these angles of your hands are important. All this movement of your hands is important. So if I come to here, come over the top to about here, now at the moment I'm pinning his hand so this is all straight. So when I actually drop down here, he'll come down there. Then I can bring a knee up, this knee up. So in white crane, drop the elbow and this knee is ready for when the head comes down. And then we push, twist, step and push after that. Okay? So in twist, step and push, the twist is actually often best against a kick. This is called the crocodile's mouth, where you've got your elbows close to each other here. And what you can do is, if you kick my groin, is there. Now, I'm not going any higher because it might hurt him, okay? But what you actually do is, that is going to be brush knee, and it's his knee, not mine. I'm watching out for this arm here, so I might do that, and then walk forward and push. We can't do it fast because he's not on the net. Yeah. Fall awkward anyway, so even automatically dangerous to do it fast. So what I really do is lift it as high as I can, push it to his face, that's his leg, and then, so that could be the push, like that, or I can start him falling, wade forward and push with the other hand. Also you can lock the leg, just give your leg again, there, that is locked, sorry. It's locked. It's locked, okay? I can tread on the foot, the supporting leg, so he can't move with it, he'll go down, okay? Thank you. After brush knee and push, or green dragon spits out pearl, you go forward as if you're going to shake hands, pull in to here, then take the centre line. Taking the centre line, that's play the harp. They often call it play the pipper, but in fact in China they play a pipper like a guitar this way, so it's not play the pipper at all, it's play the harp. There you go. So this is take the centre line where everything's concentrated on there. If he wants to get at my centre, he's got to come past my hands or underneath them or round them. So if you say throw a punch, no matter what you do, there, I haven't got to move much, I can still move in and attack, Well, because I'm concentrating on taking the centre line. Anything near the centre, I'm going to take control of, because that's what I'm concentrating on. Okay, so it's quite a good way to stand in self-defence. In reality, I'd be, calm down mate, there's no need to fall out, what's your problem? If it's still a bit you drink, I'll buy you a pint, whatever. And if they're still raving and lift a fist, if you lift a fist, I just, there. Because I was down the centre, even though I'm blocking this, punching that, right, because he's got his fist there and all that, that I can slide in, and if it hits the ear, it's devastating. Never do that when you're practicing, because even if you hit it lightly, it could deafen somebody. Okay, but to do that, because I'm sticking to this and keeping my head away from it. You see what I mean? Okay, so that's taking the centre line. But before you get there, we've just been doing this. We come in like this, okay, to grab, and again, it could be a palm strike. That if you're standing like a boxer, say, I like just do that. Okay, his head's gone down, so whack. Even though his elbow's there, as long as I don't actually hit his elbow, because that would hurt me, I can hit his face by leaning through that lot, right? Or I can just stamp down the centre there. Okay, and pull him down. This kind of movement where you're turning to reach, okay? There, then you can turn the other way. Often you may be pulling in. So with open hands, when your thumbs can do nasty things, okay? So if I say, if I go to hit there or block it, right? I know that, right? So then I can actually shove that into his own face, his own hand. Because you're not expecting that, you're just covering yourself. And I can really powerfully hit that because I go all the way forward with the whole body. The body shaping should always be a slight curve, called the 6 bows. So when you're applying these forces, you hit this slight curve. It's only slight, but otherwise you're upright. What you don't want to be is leaning all over the place, so you've got no control of your balance. Okay.